Alrighty guys, we're back to some more Minecraft. I probably wouldn't have posted this video, or this episode as early as I have, but recently I uploaded episode 70 and you guys just left fucking amazing feedback, so for that reason alone I'm going to record this one a lot earlier than I normally would and get it out as fast as I can, and prioritize it definitely over everything else. But yeah, I know I uploaded that in a fairly good mood, and then when I checked the comments about an hour after it was uploaded, it had fucking amazing feedback. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for that, and when I woke up this morning, also the feedback continued, so a big thank you to the guys who watched that series and left good feedback. And at some point, I'm a bit confused by this, and also a little bit flattered, but apparently my nipples, my voice makes someone's nipples hardify, so for that, big shout out to the hard nipple man, I love you so much. But anyway, this episode we're going to get something done, believe it or not. It's always nice to get something done, but what we're going to be doing is going to the end and making an ice pathway. As you can see, I've been a busy little boy, got all my ice collected here. Probably not enough if I'm honest, but we can always harvest some more from our amazing ice farm that we built. And last episode I uploaded my map, and that's why I've got a lot of crap in my inventory. Spent a lot of time fixing up all these paths around the place. Everywhere where I had them originally, they're gonna be all icified, except for obviously this part here. But yeah, since last episode I've been slowly pumping up my cocoa bean supply. I might do something with that in the future. But yeah, cocoa bean farms, don't know how useful that's gonna be. It's gonna be more of a completionist kind of thing. I'm only gonna build it if you guys want to see it. But yeah, I have something I'll like to talk about once I go to start farming some ice. But what I did want to do straight off the bat was to find some obsidian, or I don't know where the fuck I've put all mine. I generally have a stack of it in here, but evidently it's not there anymore, so I'm gonna have to go get some. But anyway, fuck, that was strange. If my voice sounds a bit fucking dodgy, I apologize. I'm just a bit crook at the moment. Feels like I got a small animal up my nostrils, so it makes breathing and talking a little bit different, to say the least. I hope you guys enjoy the sickness of my voice. I have not. That's, if you do, you're a sadistic motherfucker, and I love you. But yeah, it's just it's not good, not fun for the family. Oh shit, lag. But actually, before I start mining, my feather falling boots died, so that's something we're going to have to fix up before the episode's out. It just comes to mind now. And I totally forgot how fast obsidian gets mined when you have efficiency hacks pickaxes. So that didn't take long at all, even though I had two already. But at the same time, it's always nice for that thing to go a little bit faster than normal. But yeah, so today we're going to set up our ice walkabout system, and also get some more enchantments done, because I haven't done it doesn't feel like I've done a lot of those lately, but get some armor enchantments done, because my armor is on the way out. I have a crap ton of diamonds, so I might as well utilize the mofos, and creeper blast kill rates are through the roof these days, so you gotta stay safe when you're hugging the creepers these days. But yeah, fuck. What am I thinking? Special shout out to, who can we special shout out? Jurgen3xday, J, blah blah blah. You got like 5 sons, bro, you're a fucking beast at this. Anyway guys, so before we head over to the end, I'll probably go to the sanctuary, credit the guys who won the comment section of the day. It sounds like you're winning the actual comment section of the day, that's not it at all. So you claimed the word of the day for last episode. I'm not going to say this episode's now, because I've perked your ears. You're all listening for me to say the word of the day right now, aren't you? Aren't you guys? Just in it for the word of the days, you little sleaze bags. Anyway, I'll go check the comments section and see who won the word of the day first. I have checked the comments, but I honestly forget, so I will check again. And to avoid looking like a douchebag, I will do that. But the biggest development so far in my world, it isn't the mega builds or anything. It's just this little tweak I've done in the sanctuary, and we'll just have a look at it right now. A floating fucking chest. Alright guys, so this took about 3 hours to, not kidding, but yeah, I think it's fucking cool. Not gonna lie. Oh, I hate my sick voice, I can like, I sound weird. Anyway guys, I'll go check the comment section of the, what? Am I like confusing myself with Ray William Johnson yet again? Episode 70, I will go check who won the comments, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm pretty retarded with looking at the comments, but I actually found out who actually claimed the word of the day first after about 5 minutes. But it was 009 Noob Agent. Shout out to you, buddy. You're a fucking beast. Shit, I can't type your name though. Agent. That's the one. Alright, if I spell that wrong, let me know, dude, and I'll fix that up. But as far as I'm concerned, that's fairly good. So, special butt dance for you, bro. But yeah, is there anything, I'm trying to think, is there anything we need to get done before we head over to the end? The only thing I can think of potentially doing is gathering more ice. But in that same limelight, I'm probably not going to do that on camera, guys. I'll probably save you guys the dullness of me blasting through ice with a shovel. Although I've used pretty sexy adjectives right now, so you're probably a bit jealous. You're not going to look at it. But regardless, I'll keep the building mainly on camera, because that's going to take a fairly long time. So I don't want to kind of put two long activities together in one episode. I don't know why the word two just boggled my mind just now. But when we do get over to start building, I actually have a bit of a topic to talk about, which is fantastic. But we'll talk about that more when we get over there, and I actually think about it for a little bit. But we need to deal with this ongoing phenomenon that is the creeper. But yeah, before we head over, I'll probably set up. Actually, no. Do I want armor? Yes, I want armor. Enderman of dickholes. So we're just gonna go to my sexy diamond block supply. If you don't know, 24 blocks is the magic number that you need for a full set of any armor. So not just diamond, obviously. What am I doing here? That's not what I want. Alright, let's start again. Start the fuck again. Alright, so there's quicker ways to make sets of armor, and I think that's it. No, I made 2 pairs of pants again. Fuck. Alright. That was terrible. Alright, guys, so just don't do what I just did then. God, I'm normally so good at this game, but when I record, just turns to shit. But anyway, guys, we got our full set of diamond armor, and we'll probably upgrade this beast at the end of the episode. I will bring it with us, and we will go enchant it in the end. That sounds like a good idea. I'm just full of good ideas these days, guys. But I guess we can show you guys a quick little lap over the ice-a-maroo. It is fairly sexy. I do enjoy it, and yeah, I think it was a great idea, and yeah, kudos to everyone involved. But I guess we better stop piss farting around and actually get started with this build. But before we do head over, I will need to go to my tree farm and get some wood, because there's something I want to test out in regards to trapdoors, and it's going to take a lot of wood if I so desire to do this. So we're going to need to take a lot of wood with us. But as you guys know, I spend way too much time on this game, so we have a full double stack of wood to choose from. So that should do us fine. Oh my god, I've still got 2 potions left over from last episode. The massive climax of the last episode is that I actually brewed a potion. So you're going to see the fruits of the labour right here. And we're going to sprint like really fast fuckers right now. But yeah, so when we get over there, we'll get stuck into the topic. And I'll give you guys a brief little preview for those interested. If and when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be holding a subscriber meetup. Not in real life, obviously, because that'd be weird and very unsuccessful. I'd just probably have people I know that... Oh my god, you fucking dumb cat! Oh, I'm just gonna put this cunt... to put it through his misery. Oh my god. Dumbass. Anyway. What was I even saying? Yeah, I probably wouldn't have a real life event, because I just have a bunch of real life friends with chainsaws waiting for me. So the event is going to be a gaming event, surprisingly enough. Believe it or not, for those interested. We'll be playing a variety of games with one another, tickling each other's genitals, and recording the whole process. So if you guys are keen in any of those aspects of the ass, if any of those things sound good to you, let me know in the comments if you'd be keen on doing a Phoxine subscriber, Phoxine, fucking Fox in its sign, I don't give a shit what you call me, subscriber meetup. We'll be playing mainly Minecraft, Modern Warfare 3, other games that a lot of people have. I did do a Black Ops video explaining the thing, so if you want to see that in more detail, please go check that out. I know some of you guys aren't into the old Black Ops. I really hate the game in long periods of time, but if I'm playing it for 5 minutes, I don't mind it too much. But yeah, I'm just wondering if I want to start posting more COD gameplay in the future. I honestly don't have this undying lust and willingness to play the game these days, but I do enjoy it from time to time. And I kind of need to figure out what you guys I don't know if you guys would be keen on that sort of thing. But I don't like how this is like this at all. So I'm gonna have to. Alright, I'm gonna be very careful actually. But what we're gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to pillar up to this level here, because that is the level that my railway track is at. So without further hesitation, we better go over and get up to here. But as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by my own thought patterns, yeah, the subscriber meetup is something I want to do. Not to give back, 'cause that's an extreme, but to just, I don't know, get in contact with some of you guys who are fans of the series. And I've created a Steam group, and I'm very original, so it's called Phoxine's Fan Club with a PH, because, yeah, that's original. But yeah, if you guys want to join that Steam group, that will allow you access. God, that sounds so fucking, not executive, that's not the word I wanted. Fuck off, bro. So exclusive, that's the one. Oh no! Oh, I'm like playing Spleef with myself. This is not good. Oh fuck! No! 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 I just need to describe this and have a peaceful episode, not a fucking clusterfuck of endermen trying to kill me. This is gonna be really annoying mining all this out. Oh, why the fuck did I do that? Oh, it's just going to be more difficult than I anticipated. So what I'm probably going to have to do, guys, is make several cuts this episode and make sure I get all the information I want to across. But essentially, the long and short of it is that I'm creating a Steam group that I can access you guys with. That sounds really strange. A Steam group that I can get in contact with a lot of you guys with. If you guys don't have Steam, it's free, 100% free, and it allows you to talk to me. So fucking... it's a win-win. Anyway, all ego, annoying shit aside. Well, that shit goes sideways, I totally forgot. Anyway, God, I feel like a fucking 10-year-old in a pet shop looking at all the different shit. But yeah, so if you guys want to get in contact with me on Steam, I'll put a link to the description in for my Steam group, rather. And it's a public group, so anyone can join. I don't need to invite you. But if you do have me on Steam already, I'm happy to add you guys. But yeah, just join that group, and that'll let me know if you guys are keen on joining the subscriber event that I plan on hosting when I get 1,000 subscribers. I apologize if I repeat myself, but I really just need to get this across. Because yeah, I like to play with you guys, and I'll be recording the whole day. I'll be recording whenever we're playing games, and hopefully, if you guys are confident on the microphones, you get a bit of prime time telly with me, just having a good time. So if you guys want to suggest games, suggest ideas, and all that good stuff towards the meetup, then go right ahead in the comments section. I'll be reading all comments in regards to this, and yeah, if you can make a decent input, I'll be very, very happy. Obviously, my internet isn't amazing, so if we're playing games such as Modern Warfare 3 or anything where I have to host, I'm not going to be able to do that with great success. So what I'm going to be doing is picking a few of you guys who have decent internet. I don't know what else to call it, and you'll be my what is this? You'll be my muscle, our internet muscle, as we host the different servers. And a quick heads up before we do any of this, guys. A lot of you guys are from across the world. Which, yeah, that's crazy. But if we're playing games over the internet, please acknowledge that at least one or more parties are going to have extreme, intense, high lag. So when we do set up the event, I'd appreciate it if guys from across the world wouldn't, spam lag into the feed, because yeah, it's inevitable. But that's just the price you pay for hanging out with a dickhead like myself, who lives in Australia. but I'm sure there's a few Aussies out there who watch this series, so I'll try and find as close a middleman as I can. I'm happy to sacrifice my own ping for you guys, for the majority to have a good experience. But yeah, if you guys want to suggest games, suggest free games that a lot of people will have access to, please do in this comment section. But, oh my god, we better give you guys a word of the day. Word of the day for today is... what is it? Where'd it go? It's cordial. The shit you put with water and drink it. Oh my god, this frame rate is terrible. But anyway, guys, what I will do, actually, I feel like this is a process that will take way too long, and I feel like I've got most of the information out. So what I will do, guys, is probably work on this a little bit off camera and get back to you guys on this one. It'll also give me a chance to concentrate and not die. But essentially what we're going to be doing here is setting up an ice pathway here, putting a roof on the top. I can probably demonstrate that a little bit just now. But we're going to be placing it 2 blocks above the original path, and so we can intentionally bump our heads on this thing. And if you guys are thinking, why would you want to do that? I did that when I'm younger, and now I don't know how to spell very well. In Minecraft, it's a little bit different. When you're sprinting on ice and bumping your head up and down, or it doesn't even have to be ice, but if you're sprinting in a too high area and jumping up and down, you'll notice that your speed increases quite a lot. But I'll demonstrate that briefly, and then I'll probably work on this thing for probably about an hour. This is probably going to take. But yeah, so I'll just demonstrate how quick we actually go with this thing. And as you can see, it's pretty sick one. And I've also heard off the grapevine that if we chuck trapdoors down, that it increases even more, which I don't know if is, you know, an old wives' tale of the old Minecraft variety. But actually, before I let you guys go, we'll show you this. Just do a bit of Minecraft Mythbusters. I'm sure I've just shamelessly stolen someone else's idea, and I apologize if that's the case. But yeah, trapdoors are pretty expensive, not expensive, but require a lot of wood to make. So that's why I brought a butt ton with me just now. And I'm not sure if I'm going to need, what is it? Train of thought just totally gone. Why did I remove that? You butthole. That's it. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to need to increase this roof height, but I think that they've either patched it or done something, because I'm not able to place trapdoors on ice. But what will really suck is if the method is actually to do this. Oh no, I'm pretty sure that is. No! Oh god, that's something I'm going to have to do. That's more work. Alright, so what I'm going to do, guys, actually, genius right now. What I did intend on doing is having this 3 blocks wide. Obviously, this isn't going to work, so I actually was under the impression that trapdoors could be directly placed on ice. Evidently, it can't. So what's going to happen now is that I'm going to have to place wooden blocks on the sides here and have trapdoors in the middle. Obviously, I can use any block apart from wood, but I think wood looks nice, so we're going to be going with wood. I'm probably going to have to tear down some of this ice to compensate, but oh my god, how do we get onto this thing? Alrighty guys, so I'm going to work on this for a little bit, guys, do a bit of testing, and hopefully it works out. But hopefully you guys enjoy this episode anyways, but I will be right back after I've tested this thing out for a little bit longer. Okay guys, I've been working on this for about 15 minutes, not too long. It's actually not taking too long. I will need to, however, get some more ice. Running pretty low on that stuff, but as you can see, I just chucked this on peaceful because I wanted to test it out without the interference of Enderman. I apologize if that pisses anyone off. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't think it should. But I can already see some design flaws with this thing. I can tell Endermen are going to spawn on these wooden planks. Not these wooden planks. You know, they are the freaking logs. Anyway, so what we're going to have to do is coat this thing in water, which I'm a little bit nervous to do because I'm not sure if it'll drizzle. That sounds really, I don't know. Doesn't sound sexual. Never mind. Anyway, so we got our water buckets here. So I wanted to test out if we place water on this ice, will it get rid of these trapdoors or will it flow over? So I'm hoping it flows over because that'll look all aesthetical and stuff. But another thing I want to give you guys a quick heads up, if you do plan on building this for yourself, make sure to leave, if you're going to be doing the whole roofing system at least, make sure to have a free block here because you can't, trapdoors for some reason you can't stand on them in a too high area unless you're in that too high area in the first place. So if there was for example, this thing here, there was a trapdoor directly below it, I would not be able to stand on it. But if we walk into this block and then onto a trapdoor, it will work. So it is a little bit strange. If I was to stand on there and try and stand on here, I would not get back up. I guess I could demonstrate that momentarily, although it is a little bit annoying. So yeah, it's just, oh well, what? Proven wrong. Oh no, I was already in that. Never mind. Never the fuck mind. But yeah, if there was no block above here, I would not be able to access that area. But yeah, it is I'm guessing it's a bug of some sort, so hopefully it never gets patched, if I'm honest. But yeah, it looks like the water drizzles. Oh my god, that word yet again. I couldn't say flow, I just had to say drizzle. Nothing sexual about it, never mind. But yeah, it'll look very nice if once it's all finished. Unfortunately, they don't. It looks like the water streams aren't going to be cooperative, so I'm going to have to make an infinite source and go up and down this thing like a fucking stupid elevator. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. This probably will take about maybe an hour total, which isn't too bad. But I'm hoping that I don't. I keep forgetting where I spawn, and I think I spawn onto this obsidian square here. So all I'm going to have to do is make a little pathway from getting there to there. It sounds pretty hectic, but that's what I'm going to have to do. But I got to make some more trapdoors just here. I guess you guys can be here for the full experience. It's going to be crazy. But yeah, I'll give you guys a quick little demo on how fast this thing goes, because it is actually pretty quick. I kind of underestimated this thing, and exactly, it isn't finished, so I haven't seen it in its full effect, and this is the first time I'm going to be checking it out for myself. I have not built this before. I don't know, there's floating knowledge in my noggin that just seems to be there, and I don't know how I found this out. I'm pretty sure it was JL server that initially showed me, but credit to those guys, JL2992. Fuck, too many numbers, guys. But you guys, I'm pretty sure you know who you guys know. You guys know who that I'm referring to. What the fuck? Why does this English language fuck me over so hardcore? Anyway, guys, we're going to test this out, and then I'll probably keep working on this thing. But here we go. So, all you have to do is just spam the space clip bar, and you just fucking run like Speedy Gonzalez. And yeah, that is amazing. That is, I apologize for the keyboard spam, but that's crazy. So here's my number, call me maybe. But anyway, I'm a fucking dick for saying that. But yeah, as you can see, I don't even think I'm halfway. But in the distance, we can see our B from A to B. We can see B loading in the distance. So it looks like we are potentially halfway. But yeah, anyway guys, I'll keep working this thing for about an hour, and hopefully we can get this finished before the episode wraps up. But anyway guys, I'll be right back, and yeah, dicks. Okay guys, so instead of looking at the depressing end for a whole episode, I thought I'd bring you guys over to my arse farm. That sounded like I said arse farm, not gonna lie. We can just call it the arse farm, why not? But I'm quickly realizing that this thing really isn't the most efficient thing in the world. So I'm gonna have to do one of two things. I'm gonna have to either leave this thing. Actually, there's quite a few more options than just two, I'm not gonna lie, but there's a few that are more appealing than the others. But the current options I have is to make this thing bigger, and or make multiple of this thing, or make a massive one somewhere else. So I like the second option a bit better than the first two, because yeah, this thing, I'm currently using it a lot more than I anticipated, and as a result, I'm like going to different areas and just tearing down the waters, the ice, all around my taiga biomes. As you can see, it's just taken from everywhere. So, that's probably something I'll have to get done in the upcoming episodes. I'm not quite sure how big I want to make this thing, but it will be fairly large. So, I don't know. It's gonna be like this, but like maybe 200 blocks long. It's going to be quite a big project, but luckily for me, this really isn't the most difficult thing to do in the world. It just takes a lot of resources, and I probably shouldn't dig this thing out with the shovel, because that just rapes my snow, which isn't good. But luckily, the silk touch gives me back the snow block, and the day is saved. But yeah, so what I'm going to be doing, guys, until I have this other ice farm, indeed, is to just go around my snow biomes and just tear down the ice like this, which I really don't like doing. It's not the most efficient way of gathering ice, and I'm actually using ice a lot more than I anticipated, and rightfully so, because the stuff's good. But yeah, this ice farm just isn't going to cut it. I'm sure there's some of you who would probably have use for this thing, but yeah, I need my ice in bulk quantities. But we're just going to reset the bad boy, hopefully. Alright, so the ice farm is reset, obviously. This little bit here didn't work because of this block here, but hopefully that should reset it, which it does. But yeah, this thing, overall the design I don't mind too badly. It just, yeah, it takes a long time to grow, which is why I'll probably just make a big, massive one that I won't need to go to very often, so I can give it time to regenerate while I use all the blocks. But yeah, I'm running out of time to record for this video, guys, so which is why we'll get a bit of commentary in. But I'll probably do a little bit of stuff around here, but at the end of the episode I will show you guys the fully completed project that we've been working on the whole episode, and hopefully you guys like the idea. I personally prefer it over minecarts, even though it does rape your hunger bar a little bit, but it's a small price to pay to run really fast, so I'm happy to pay that price any day of the week. But yeah, I checked how long this video is, and it's already at about the 24-minute mark, and I really don't know how these videos seem to go so quickly. Hopefully as a viewer you feel the same way, otherwise you've just been moaning like this is taking fucking forever, man. Hurry this shit up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure after I do my next cut, we're not going to have a lot of commentary to work with. I'll just be working on this thing a lot and give you guys a short little outro and just showing it off. But anyway, guys, I will continue ice fasting, farming ice, and all that good stuff, and I will join you guys back in the end to wrap up the episode. Okay, guys, so welcome back. I've been working on this thing for a little bit, and it's almost completed, and it does look pretty sexy, not gonna lie, but there are a couple things I need to finish up. Still need to put some trap doors down for half the place, as well as all the water. But I'm realizing that I'm gonna have to make a little intermission area here as well, because if I take out the lighting in order for the ice not to melt, and gonna spawn here, so I'm gonna have to make a little area here that's covered in water and 2 blocks high. But we probably won't do that this episode. We'll probably save that up in our bank of things to do for later episodes. But for now, we've got to get stuck into these trapdoors, and I'm not quite sure if I will have enough wood, but regardless, we'll give it a go, give it a shot, and if not, it shouldn't be too hard to go to the overworld and grab some more woodies and make some more trapdoors. But yeah, apart from that, I've got a little bit of ice left over, and I wanted to show you guys a quick little tip if you were going to do this for yourself, or in any case where you need a lot of water sources and you can't be bothered with buckets. And I was doing this, and I was just thinking of how I was going to do this rather, and then I realized that ice blocks are just frozen source blocks. So in that light, we can just use ice blocks, and no, wait, we can't do that. We can just use ice blocks instead of water buckets rather, and that way we can save the amount of annoyance that we have to deal with. But yeah, this whole trapdoor putting down process really isn't too hard. But yeah, I'm really keen to give this full track a go. As you saw in the mini preview, it does go pretty quickly. I'm not quite sure why the trapdoors add so much speed, or if they even add that much. But regardless, even if they don't add any speed, they kind of make the place look a little bit better. And I was having a little bit of issues with the spawn. It was deleting blocks that I'd placed. So if you have like an obsidian square in which you spawn on, it's probably recommended that you don't place blocks on it, because I'm pretty sure they get destroyed. Although, thinking of that, I've already done that. So we could test it out before the end of the episode, but what I wanted to do is give this a full run for you guys to check it out. But here we go. Oh, I can't sprint. Alright. As you can see, it is pretty bloody quick. And if we chucked it on field of view of max, that would look even more insane. But I've spruced my little spawn area up a little bit, make it a little bit safer to get down from my spawn. But what I do want to test before the episode is out is whether or not these pressure pads will get destroyed, because I'm pretty sure there's spawn protection up to this point, because all of this ice was removed when I spawned in, and all of the water sources here, well, not the source blocks, but all the water blocks were completely cut off and just floating, and it was a little bit strange. So that's why on the I've done all this barrier stuff on the outskirts. But these pressure pads will probably get removed, not that I really care, I just wanted to test it out. But apart from that, we have a little bit of area to work with here. Got some torches off the previous track, which is a little bit lucky, and this will help the spawn rates. Obviously, the teleportation is still a bit of an annoyance, but in the same light, it's not too bad. Don't know why that's there at all. I don't think that serves any purpose. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys my little technique I thought of. I'm not quite sure if this is 100% going to work, but to see if we can speed this whole process up. Obviously, I'll make a probably bit more glamorous staircase in the future, but what I wanted to do is line this up with ice, because if we can't create infinite streams unless we put blocks on both sides and create like a little bathtub effect. Otherwise, because water sources will tip off into holes, and it's just a lot of work for very little result to get the water sources to work. So in theory, this ice is my saving grace. If not, it's just going to look really stupid. But I'm not sure what we need to use to break ice and get water, because I have broken ice in the past and it's just, broken. So we're going to have to test out what works and what doesn't. I think a pickaxe will turn it into water, but obviously a little 10-second test when we get to the end of this area will be the defining factor, what we will need to do. I'm very glad that the water doesn't spill onto the trapdoors as well. That kind of would have sucked ass. But I guess some of you guys are probably wondering why I don't just put a block here or something. I want to have a bit of a view. It'll just look a little bit strange if I'm just in this little Speedway cubicle kind of thing. I want to have, even if it is just the fucking infinite abyss, I want something to look at when I'm speeding. So it's going down my Speedway, my ice Speedway. That's probably something to do with the title of this video. Hopefully it's a little bit relevant. But yeah, you gotta have a view when you're out in the countryside, out in the countryside, checking out the dark abyss. But yeah, in a moment we can test. Okay, looks like the pickaxe will do it, but for sure, for shiz, if that'll work on a consistent basis. I decided to use a bit of oh god, almost just closed Minecraft rather. Gonna have to test. Actually, no, not gonna have to test shit. Need to put something there so the water doesn't spill this way. But yeah, we'll have to do a little area here, make it all nice and pretty and shit, because that's what real men do. They make things pretty. But yeah, this is just a faster way, in my opinion, of dealing with end issues. Obviously, you've got to be a bit careful if you're placing it directly on ice. What the fuck? Okay, that's going to bug me. OCD is a bitch. If we break it with our fist, however, that does the same thing. What did I have to... I don't know. Don't know what I have to do. Alright, so break it, block down, break that block. Okay, bam. But yeah, if you're ever working with the end and you've got a lot of ice and or a silk touch pickaxe and or the availability of getting a silk touch pickaxe, this is a very worthwhile thing to do. Speeds up the process quite a lot, I dare say. And if we break any ice, we'll know about it because we'll fall straight through. And if you keep your pickaxe lined up like in the same fashion that I do, you're generally not going to have an issue. But a lot of you guys, well, not a lot of you guys, some people who are kind of new to the whole ender thing. The reason why I'm putting blocks of water above this thing is so Endermen can't spawn and or teleport to any of these blocks that have water on them. So that's the 10-second explanation for that. But I can sense that this episode's coming to a close, guys, and I want to thank you for watching. Of course, as always, I still find it freaking hard to believe that I'm 71 episodes in. Got over 50 hours of content on this channel, and I'm still going. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it out there that I had no idea that I'd be able to keep it going for this long. But the main reason why I keep this channel going is because I have such amazing feedback in the comments from you guys, and yeah, it makes it all a little bit that more worthwhile. But yeah, I think that's my little, I almost called it a rant, my little Kazaa section of the episode for now. We can switch this over to hard mode, because we like it nice and hard. Fucking hell. I'm the worst human being alive. Anyway, so yeah, in a moment we'll be able to test if this thing works out in its entirety. Obviously we need to update some more ice blocks around the place. But hopefully it doesn't spill out over there. The pressure pads should do their job. If not, they will get a piece of my mind. But yeah, what I did want to do before I end the episode is test out whether or not this little area will totally destroy these blocks. Even if they are running water, it will literally just destroy the blocks. But that's going to require me to do a loop-de-loop, which is unfortunately going to take a little bit of time, for me at least. For you guys, I'll cut the video here, and I'll meet you guys back in the end. Okay guys, that was my sneaky little 3-clip montage on how I get to the end. But yeah, in a moment we'll be able to test whether or not this ender spawn does affect blocks that you place on top of that thing. I had no prior knowledge of this, so it kind of threw me off. But hopefully it does, because I actually really like the fact that I don't have to block off the water. But anyway, we'll go into the end and see what happened. Alright, so as you can see, it did actually remove the blocks. However, I do have these fences here. So what happened just now, I presume, is that these blocks here weren't a part of the spawn area and landed on the fence. The fence obviously pushes the water this way, which is why this just happened. It is a little bit annoying, but I guess we have an easy fix for it. Do we no, I don't have an easy fix for it. What is wrong with me? I will fix this another time. I honestly can't really think of an easy way to do it, and as you can see, it kind of just updates as it goes along, so it's kind of annoying. Hello, bro, what's up? Want to touch? Jesus, alright. Apparently I'm poisonous to Enderman. But anyway guys, we better do this high level enchanting for my new armor set, for those who stuck through the whole video. And if you're still here, what's up? I appreciate you guys watching the entirety of the video. Why so difficult is this? Yeah, gonna need to do a bit of tweaking, I think. But yeah, this thing looks fucking amazing with the water. I didn't even think it would look that much better. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with what we got done this episode, and it's going to benefit my world greatly. But if you want to download my world from as of last episode, there is a link on my channel page if you want to check it out. I benefit in no way from you downloading the map, but if you are a curious George or curious Sally, what is a curious Sally? I fucking never know. And you just want to check out my map or something like that, go free, right ahead. It's a Mediafire link, not AdFly. You don't have to watch an ad for me. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get into this enchanting, and I'll be back with the first level 30. Okay, I just regretted that I had the sound on the whole time whilst doing that. But I'm a bit nervous. Feather falling, I don't think it's as common these days. So if we don't get feather falling this first boot, I'm just going to keep doing boots until I get it. So here is our first level 30 enchantment on these diamond booties. Give me feather. Fuck you, Notch. Alright, we're going to try this again. These diamond booties, give me feather falling. Fuck, who wants that? Yet again, the ghost orbs return to annoy me yet another day. But these boots are pissing me off, so we're going to go to the helmet this time. Hoping for, what is it? The one with R. What is this word? I don't care. That's not the one I wanted, but that, oh my god. That'll do. I'll take that helmet. But anyway, onto the chest piece. Okay guys, here we go, level 30 on the diamond chest piece. It's my first level 30 on a diamond set of chest. But here we... Oh, what? Blah! Fuck you, game. I hate you. Right, time for the legs. Why is this... I'm not liking life right now. I'm gonna give the boots one more go. Right guys, so you can see I've got a pretty large following in the whole XP world. But yeah, we're going to give these boots one more chance to rectify their actions. And if they're not good, I'm going to get the Spanish translation for bad, and that's what I'm going to describe them as. That is completely malo. I speak fluent Spanish. That is the worst pair of boots I've ever got. Oh wow, if you take the... Alright, so this episode, I'm pretty sure I need to end it right now, but before we go, if you just look at the armor set like that, just imagine a midget wearing that armor set. I'll leave you guys with that thought. Anyway guys, thanks for watching episode 71 of my Minecraft LP. But yeah, episode got a bit done this episode, so happy all around. But anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later for episode 72.